Sri Lanka's problem is even if they're tempted to bowl first, I don't think they've got a good seam bowling attack. There's Kulashekara, who's underrated. He's pretty good. But it's a team that would like to believe that they've got some world-class talent in their batting and try and make it easier for their bowlers by just putting up a big score on the board, and then the opposition trying to get that score, give their bowlers a bit of it helps the bowlers when teams are chasing high targets. So from that standpoint, I think Sri Lanka might just look to bat first. Sri Lanka's batting has been like the cream has been there right at the top. People like Mahela Jayawardene, Dilshan Sangakkara have generally looked to bat in the top three. I think that has to spread out a bit. Chandimal has come in, Angelo Matthews invariably chips in, at number 6, 7. But they've got to have somebody like Mahela coming down the order, Sangha, just coming at number 3 and ensuring that, their star players are coming at regular intervals rather than right at the top. If Angelo Matthews is around in the final few overs, it takes a while to get going. But if he's around, he does well in the death. Thisara Pereira has become a real danger, sort of lower order batsman. Jeevan Mendes, has added a bit of spunk. So it's a team that will, if they have wickets in hand, will get a few important runs in the last 10 overs. Kulashekara, I think, will spearhead their bowling attack. I think he is their best seamer, although people will be wondering, what about Lasith Malinga? 50 overs cricket, I think Malinga's impact is not as much as one would expect. And I think in the last 1 or 2 years, we're seeing Malinga's sort of fitness or maybe, age, or the body is not as strong or as fit as it used to be. So all those full-length balls are not actually, going as quick as early, and there is also that trajectory that you need with Yorkers, where the ball sort of suddenly dips in right at the very end towards the batsman. That's not happening. So very often they're just sort of low full tosses. And one of the things that's happening consistently with Malinga is that good batsmen have been able to score a lot of runs against him. So yes, Malinga, will be on paper one of their sort of reliable or the bowlers that they look forward to in the limited overs format. But I doubt whether his impact is as much as it used to be. So I don't consider him as valuable a seam bowler as maybe Kulashekara. It's a team that somehow, when they're in the spotlight, in the world spotlight, just plays better than expected. So that is likely to happen again. It's not a team that you would think would qualify and get through to the semis with Australia there, England there in their group. But if at all they do, I think Australia might get a few surprises from this team from Sri Lanka.